Lili Reinhart is a beautiful and successful 25-year-old actress, and her recent thoughts about her body have left fans worried. She made these comments while filming Riverdale, and interestingly, she blamed the media and societal expectations for her worrying thoughts. Care to find out what these thoughts are? Then watch this video to the end, as I'll also be bringing you some interesting Riverdale updates. What does Lili Reinhart think about her body? Being a TV star is a lot of work, not only because an actor needs to feel right before getting on set, but they also need to look right too. And such is the case for Lili Reinhart. The actress recently took to her Instagram stories to express concerns about her body, specifically what she perceived to be a little weight gain. She said, and I quote, "I've been struggling with obsessive thoughts about my body weight the last few months, and it's gotten pretty severe in the last week." Interestingly, Lili posted this right after she had posted a poem titled "A Love Note to My Body" by Cleo Wade. She went on to say how she wanted to be vulnerable in the moment and share her thoughts, so that everyone who was dealing with the same issues wouldn't feel alone. Body shaming has become worse than ever in the past few years, especially now that social media has become what it is. Millions of users have faced abuse from internet bullies because of not only their race or tribe, but because of their body weight. What's the media's role in how Lili feels about her body? She further mentioned how working in show business had affected her perspective on what body acceptance and positivity should be. According to her, she'd rather have not grown up in an era where the media only worshipped one size of women. What Lili is trying to say here is that the media only hails trimmed, slimmer women, but throws shade at the more plus-sized ones. Lili pressed on to say, "To not feel at home in my own skin is a devastating feeling, as if my body betrayed me by changing. I've looked in the mirror and pulled my skin back tight to see what I should look like, what I'm expected to look like in an industry where you're inconvenient when not a sample size." To add to that, Lili spoke of how painful it is that there are millions of people out there who are overly concerned with what their bodies look like. She ended by calling it an incredibly broken system. Has Lili Reinhart posted a poem about how she feels before? This isn't the first time Lili is using poetry to talk about her life's issues. In 2020, she made it known to the world via social media that she is a proud bisexual woman, and she also posted a poem in the wake of Riverdale co-star Luke Perry's death in 2019. As for her latest expressions on Instagram, she told her fans that she knows she's not alone in this toxic way of thinking about her body, and that it breaks her heart to know that there are millions who understand her plight because they too are going through the same thing. She urged her fans to always talk about their bodily challenges and empathize with others who are going through the same struggles. How does Lili feel about Riverdale ending with season 7? Now that you know how Lili Reinhart feels about society's perception of what a woman's body should look like, as well as how it causes her great concern, let's discuss how she feels about Riverdale ending in season 7. In an interview with Variety, Lili was asked how she felt about the plan for Riverdale to end after the 7th season. She responded by saying it would be a bittersweet experience, being that the entire cast, who have now become close friends, may never get the chance to work together again. She spoke of how much she would miss her colleagues, whom she had worked with through half of her 20s, and the fact that they'd probably never be on the same project again. But regardless of how sad the end of their working relationship will be, Lili says they'll try to make the most of their last season together. She also hinted that they'd take some time off to hang out as friends, and not just colleagues once season 7 is done. What's next for Lili Reinhart? Now that her time with Riverdale is drawing to a close, I'm sure you're interested in knowing what Lili Reinhart will do next. Well, the actress has said she's ready to move on to the next level of her acting career, and that she is prepared for the challenge thanks to the experience she has gained from all her years with Riverdale. Lili went on to say that she and her production company, Small Victory Productions, have several projects in the works and that they'll start filming them once they're done with Riverdale. If you've seen season 7, then you may already know that most of the cast members will be returning for season 7. And even though the show ends there, fans will get the chance to see some returning characters and continuing storylines thanks to a spin-off that's set for a 2023 release. There are also rumors of other Riverdale spin-offs in the works, and we'll just have to wait to see if Lili Reinhart will be part of these subsequent projects. What other CW shows will be renewed? When it was revealed that Riverdale would be renewed for a 7th season, season, CW also announced that several of its shows will also be renewed. These shows include The Flash, Superman and Lois, Kung Fu, and Nancy Drew. With that being said, fans can expect a decent amount of content from CW in 2023. On the flip side though, CW does have a habit of canceling shows. These includes the likes of Charmed, Dynasty, 4400, Batwoman, and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. But unlike the other shows that CW has abruptly canceled, the company is honoring Riverdale with a final season just so the storylines can be concluded and proper farewells can be said. How did Riverdale Season 6 ending set up Season 7? The 6th season of Riverdale ended with a cliffhanger, which is typically of the show's usual plot twists. After what seemed to be a successful attempt by Cheryl to use her powers to stop Bailey's comet, Archie wakes up in 1955, not remembering anything. The rest of the gang also go back in time, but they seem to be enjoying their lives in that same year. However, only Jughead recalls the events, as we can hear through his omnipresent narration. And going by this, it seems that Riverdale Season 7 will begin exactly where Season 6 ended, with the residents of Riverdale living their lives in the 1950s. Who will return for Riverdale Season 7? Since Riverdale Season 6 takes the entire town back in time, it would make sense to see the major characters pop up for Season 7. But in the year 1955, KJ Apa, Lili Reinhart, Camila Mendez, Cole Sprouse, Madeleine Petsch, Madchen Amick, and Alvin Sanders are all expected to return for Riverdale Season 7. Trevor Steins, who plays the role of Jason Blossom, may also return as the events of the final season unfold. When does Riverdale Season 7 come out? Unfortunately for Riverdale fans, there hasn't been any official premiere date for Season 7, and going by insider rumors, there are no expectations that the season will be shortened either. This means that the show will feature its traditional 22 episodes, and since filming hasn't begun, we can expect Riverdale Season 7 to be out around the middle of 2023. These are just speculations, but we will keep you updated with all the freshest Riverdale news as it unfolds. Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss a thing. Why is Riverdale stopping at Season 7? It's sad for fans to hear that Riverdale will be coming to an end in Season 7, but what many of these fans want to know is why. For one, the series started off great, but along the line became packed with a lot of absurd plotlines that didn't quite blend in. These include murder, crimes, cults, drugs, superpowers, and even magic. Thanks to all these unnecessary ingredients being thrown into the show, fans began to lose interest. This was evident in the premiere of Season 6, as fan viewership dropped by a staggering 45% when compared to the previous season. Nonetheless, it still remained popular among loyal fans. However, this may have been a result of the show being on the Netflix streaming platform. No one can say for sure how further down the pipe the viewership would have dropped if the show was on a less popular streaming platform. So, with such a disastrous dip in viewer interest, it doesn't come as a surprise that the producers want to give the show a respectable close before fan interest is completely gone. The producers have also stated that they've done the best they could with the story, and everyone has agreed that it's time to draw the curtains on it. So guys, that's all the Lili Reinhart and Riverdale news we have for you today. So what do you think about the show ending in Season 7? Should it be extended or not? Hit the comment section to let us know what you think. Like and share this video if you enjoyed watching it, and be sure to tap the subscription and notification buttons to stay updated with more interesting videos like this.